Okay, so we started out with this one. This was the first one. When it worked, it worked. I actually liked it. When it worked, it worked. Okay, but it started having connection issues. Then they upgraded me. Boom, they put me on this one. I have been using this ever since. It is flawless. I never have no issues when I use this mic whatsoever. Then they threw me this one. Now this one, there's nothing wrong with it as far as connection goes, but I just can't get the sound quality that I truly want out of this mic. I can't figure it out. I feel like I'm doing something wrong or I have a defective unit, but I didn't want to harp on it too much. And then, boom, we came with the big guy. They done gave me the upgrade, and I am loving it so far, man. My first impressions is perfect. It literally matches my setup. I couldn't ask for anything better. So give me 2 seconds, man. We're going to get into it. What up, world? My name is Justin Case, and I'm back with a very special video for you today. This is the unboxing and first impressions of the AM8 Pro T by FIFINE. I have been in love with their microphones since the first one they sent me. Really haven't had no issues out of any of the devices that I've reviewed from them so far. So let's get right into it, man. Now, I want to take a second and I want to give a huge shout out and a big thank you to the entire team over at FiFine, because without y'all, this would not be possible. Um, so there's that. This is the fourth microphone that I have received and am reviewing for FiFine. Um, and again, most that I have had is connection issues. There was connection issues with the first microphone that I got. They sent me another one, then it worked, but then they sent me the AM8, and I fell in love with that microphone, so I've never looked back. Um, and then they sent me the M9, and I couldn't exactly get the sound quality that I was looking for. I don't know if that was a user issue or if it was a defect, or I mean a defective unit or what, but it works as intended. It just wasn't as like my personal preference. That's not what I would use. So I could not count that against them really. And again, I don't know if that's just a defective unit, but I didn't have time, nor did I really want to deal with it that much because I didn't really have that much of a use for it. This is what I really needed, and this is a clear upgrade from the AM8. Now what I have already listened back to a couple of the audio, I mean a little bit of the audio from this mic already. It sounds amazing. The clarity is just a little bit better than the original AM8, and so I'm happy with that, man. So let me go grab the AM8 and we're gonna compare that to this. 2 seconds, right back. This is the audio coming out of the original AM8, so you can hear it. I haven't changed any of the settings. I haven't changed anything at all. I literally just plugged it up. So that's what you're hearing now, and we can compare that to the AM8 Pro T in 2 seconds. Let me testing, testing, testing. All right, so we are back with the AM8 Pro T. Y'all can hear it. Sounds great. I can already tell because I've been doing some testing in the background. Yeah, I love this mic, man. I love this mic, and I've noticed a couple of more things with it. The RGBs in this one are way better than in that one. Um, The older one is a little bit dull with the colors. This is actually vibrant and it shows up on camera a lot better. And then we have this little screen right here, which is also your mute, um, which is awesome to me. But the it catches your voice. It picks up on your voice and puts it on there. I really like that. I don't know why. Little detail, but it's cool to me. And it also changes when you change your volume. When you change the volume, it changes the like how, I don't know, but you see, it's really well thought out is what I'm getting at. Um in comparison to the old mic where it was just dials, the LEDs don't look as good and you can't really they don't really pick up on camera as well, so I would turn them off when I'm on camera. If I'm just at home, I would leave them on. And then yeah, so that's where we are. It sounds great though, but give me 2 more seconds. I'm gonna grab some more of the other microphones and we're gonna test them out. So, 1 second. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, so this is the A8T. Like I said, when it works, but it just has connection issues. So even like right now, it might just stop working out of nowhere and create like a feedback loop, and you might think it's recording, but then eventually you'll start noticing like, hey, it's actually not recording. So that's what it sounds like. Like I said, it works every now and then when it wants to, every other Tuesday. You feel me? But just giving you a little audio clip so you can hear the sound. I have not changed any of the settings in the computer. All the settings are the same. So this is just raw vocals coming out of every single one of these mics. So give me 1 more second and we'll hook back up to the AM8ProT and I'll let you hear how that sounds again. Testing, testing. Okay, so we are back with the AM8ProT. And I just want to say, yeah, it's very clear to me that this is the winner. The reason I'm saying that, I just listened back to everything. It has a very comparable sound to the AM8, but the AM8 Pro T is just a little bit clearer. I feel like there's a little bit of muffledness with the previous model. The tone just is a little colder. This has a warmer tone, a more natural tone to it, and it's very clear, and I love that. Now when we compare it to the AT8, it blows it out the water. The AT8, in my opinion, picks up a little bit more noise, background noise, and stuff like that, and you would have to do a little bit more in post processing to balance it out and get it exactly how you want it to sound. Whereas the AM8s, whether you go the original AM8 or the M8 Pro T, yeah, it sounds amazing. It's very clear, very clear. Um, Now I'm not gonna compare it to the M9 because again that's for a different use case, right? That was more so for doing content creation using the iPad or the iPhone or something like that. Whereas with this is more for streaming, YouTube content creation, so far on and so far. Yeah, hey, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. So that's that. Also, I want to try and see if you can hook this up to the iPhone. I think you can. I've never tried that, but I want to hook this up to the iPhone and see how that is. Because somebody might want to do content creation that way and want to have a better microphone than what's available on the iPhone. So we're gonna try that out in a little bit too. So I think that's it for this video for right now. I think that's it. But stay tuned. Trust me, I'm gonna have more tests and more things that I'm gonna do with this microphone on this channel. Appreciate you for sticking around to the end. Thank you. I love you for that. See you in the next one.